Welcome to Maceys Cooking Corner. This is Apple Dates. I'm your host, and I have the lovely Teresa Wilson. I even got her name right this time. And she's going to be creating for us today
chili rellenos. We are going to take our pasilla chili here, or whatever kind of lovely
Doesn't that
chili.
look great?
And we're going to roast that, and we are going to stuff it. We're going to batter it. We're going to fry it.
Oh my
We're
goodness.
going to cover it with tomato. And yes, I'm sure many people have actually gone to to a Mexican restaurant, and they may order chili rellenos and such.
This is going to be an adventure for me. I love Mexican food, but I have not tasted and in layman's language, in case you don't know what she just said, it's a stuffed pepper.
Stuffed peppers.
Yes.
Stuffed with cheese and covered with
Look
a lovely
at that.
batter.
If you need home cooking, this is your woman. That she will make you good food.
Oh, I just like to make things
Make you
because
feel
it's
good.
always fun to see what actually goes into them.
Okay.
So before the show, we went ahead and blistered our peppers, and you can see that. Can you get a good shot of that? You can see how they're
Absolutely.
blistered,
Look at that. Looks
and
good.
that we're going to take and wipe that off. If you want to hand me a couple of those napkins,
Absolutely.
we're going to take off this skin because the skin is a little bit tough. You can see how it comes off there.
Yes.
And we don't want that on there. We want to
No.
go ahead and get that all off.
Just taking all that off.
Mm-hmm.
All
So
that black
we
off.
just
Now,
put those.
did you roast it on the pan?
No, I didn't. I can
was
show you
gonna
how I
say.
did that because I have a gas stove here,
Okay.
and we can do this. You can just put them in the broiler.
Because
And
can
that
you
will
do it on
also work.
electric?
Yes, if you
Oh,
put them in
okay.
the broiler or an electric stove, that will
We'll
actually
do the
work.
same thing. Okay.
So we're going to go ahead and show you what we did.
Okay.
And if it'll turn
You're
on.
going to do it on the pan right here or on that? Oh, okay.
On there. And
Okay,
on
turn
the
it down
gas
a little bit because
stove,
it's making that funny noise.
we'll turn it
We don't
down
want a
here.
funny
There we
noise.
go.
There we go.
On a gas stove, you just
Oh.
go ahead and hold it there. You can hold it with, I just left it because it takes a while.
Uh-huh.
You can hold it with tongs if it makes you feel better.
Okay.
But it'll take a little bit of time, and you'll start hearing it go pop,
Demonstration.
pop, pop.
Okay, and then it'll
that's-
tell you it's ready.
Then, as soon as that's all done, and you've turned it several times, and you've got
Yes.
this nice black going on all over like this,
Right.
you're going to take it and put it in a plastic bag
Okay.
and put it in the freezer, or
Oh,
if
what
the
a
fridge if you wanted to do it
process.
overnight. So that will sweat it. That will make the skins so much easier to peel off,
Right.
and you can just pretty much wipe it off that way.
Oh. So you're kind of freezing it, then defreezing it, and then taking it
Well,
all
you
off?
don't want to have it frozen. I just put it in the freezer
Oh.
because it got cold really fast.
Oh,
But if you have
okay.
all night, then you can go ahead and put it in the fridge.
Right, absolutely.
And you can see how that started to
Ooh, look at
blister
that.
already.
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah, you got the little spots there where you can see the water has
Very
changed states
nice.
underneath the skin, but the skin has kept it in there. We're not
Okay.
going to finish that one. We'll set him over here.
So you're just doing a demonstration of how easy it is to do your own peppers, right? Roasting it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
once
we'll
you've
hurry and
done,
get
oh, okay.
one
So
of
you're
those
gonna do. How
done.
many are you doing?
you can do a couple of them for us if you want. And let's go ahead
Okay.
and just wipe that skin off if you want to hand me some more
Peppers.
peppers and napkins. And
Oh, there you go. You can do that one. I'll
We'll
just
get
watch
the-
and talk about how wonderful peppers are.
they
Why
are.
get two hands
Right now
dirty,
we're at the end of
right?
summer and we have so many
This
peppers
is true.
on.
Absolutely. There are actually. I didn't grow any peppers this year.
Oh, I did. I grew
Did
a lot
you?
of them.
Yeah.
Now, I grew up in
Uh-huh.
Arizona,
Okay.
and we just had peppers. Peppers were always growing,
Uh-huh.
and we grew jalapenos. We grew a lot of many different types, and
Right.
it's sad to see some of those disappearing.
What, the
not,
peppers?
yeah, they're not available like they used
Different
to.
kinds of peppers. You
Different kinds of peppers. People have wanted a regular looking pepper that is symmetrical, is blocky, and so the market has driven out many wonderful kinds of peppers, kind of like tomatoes as well.
mean? Right.
Okay, so once we've kind of gotten that skin off, and I
Yeah.
think you've got yours going.
Look
I've
at
got
that.
mine rolling
See,
going.
I
It just
could do
comes right
this.
off,
I was
yeah.
so joking. I love getting my hands dirty.
It's good to get
Especially
in
when
there.
it's peppers, you know?
It's good stuff.
Yeah. But
So, yeah, we're
these are
gonna
not,
take
are these
those.
hot or are they sweet kind of peppers? I forgot
They're
to
in
ask.
between.
Okay.
They're not
They're
going
in
to be
between?
super hot. The
Okay.
part of this that's going to be really warm
Yes.
is going to be the seeds.
Right.
And so
But
we
this
are
kind
going
of pepper
to.
can be hot then if you are to
If you wanted
decide
to eat those,
the peppers inside?
if you wanted to eat those seeds inside,
Would they
it
still
would,
be?
it would be, yeah, they're kind
Even
of
though
hot.
you've roasted it?
Oh, yes, even though
Okay,
I
here you go.
roasted it.
All right, so
So-
after we do this, what are we going to do after
Then
this?
we are going to stuff them. We're going to take
Oh,
out those seeds because
seeds
we
right
don't
now?
want that. Yeah.
And
And
this is where I get to clean my hands. I got to clean my hands, because, hey. All right, so we open this up, and then...
and we're going to take out this part because we
Okay,
kind of
what are you
want to
looking
make it
for right
pretty.
now?
I
All right.
need a knife. I've left my knife out.
Okay, we are going to grab a knife. Just watch us grab a knife.
Grab a
okay?
knife. You're really good at that.
And then, well,
And
what
we're-
kind of knife? Do you need this kind of
just
knife
a
right here?
sharp knife. You get a sharp
Or
knife because
a
we want to get
sharp
these seeds out, and we kind of want to go ahead and still keep the
Here's your
stem in
knife,
here.
there you go.
That'll be perfect.
Okay.
So we're going to go ahead and seed that
right.
by
okay.
cutting this part out.
So you're taking out the seeds.
And we're going to take out the seeds.
Okay.
And if there's a few left in there, it's not going to hurt, but we're going to try and scrape them out
Okay.
as much as we can,
Nice.
just because
We want to,
we want to.
and I think that's okay. So are
They
you
they
taking
will
this
give
bit
you.
off the top? Oh,
No,
you don't
I'm
want to
not.
know
I
because you're
wanna-
going to stuff it.
I'm going to stuff it, and I kind of want to have that still
this
on
is going to
there.
be quite pretty. It's quite. I'm looking forward to this.
So
Okay.
that one could use a little bit more work
Hold on
on the
one
skin, but in the interest of time, we won't do that right now. We'll use one of these other
Okay,
ones.
here we go. I think we should put this on the plate, don't you?
I like that idea.
Don't you like that idea?
I like that
Let's
idea.
put it on the plate. I think it looks
So,
good. There we
Put that
go.
one there. I've got some seeds
Okay.
on there because they're all over my hands.
I know.
So we'll pick
You
those
want
off.
another
But yeah, you get this
Okay.
idea that you've got this pepper
Uh-huh.
that you've roasted and you've turned him inside out here,
one? Right.
and you've gotten the seeds out.
Okay.
But then when you put him back together, and we're
Uh-huh.
going to go ahead and put the cheese inside. If you want to hand me that
Okay.
cheese over there.
Okay.
Now the
Uh-huh.
best kind of cheese, the cheese that you want in here, is a Jack cheese.
A
And this-
jack cheese, which you can get, it's available at Macy's as
I
well.
did. I picked this one right up at
Love
Macy's. Look
Macy's.
at that. It's a Tillamook. Tillamook makes
Tillamook.
wonderful Jack cheese.
Okay. Oh, that
So-
is a jack
Yeah, that's a Jack cheese.
I didn't realize it was a jack cheese.
So
Let's
we're going
just
to
do
take that,
Okay.
all our cooking mess, and get him
There
out of
we
the way.
go. Uh-huh.
Another napkin. Do that same thing.
Now,
get
you
all
know
this
what?
out of
I
there.
think what we should do right now, we're going to take a commercial in about now. We're going to take a break, shall I
Okay.
say? Before, we're going to start stuffing it. Is that true? We're going to do
We're gonna
something
stuff
with
it.
this cheese.
We're
Are you
gonna
going to
take
grate
that
it? or-
cheese. No, we're just going to fold
So
it over
right
and
now
put
we're going to cut them all
inside.
up, and we want you to stay right here, and we'll return and show you what we've done. Welcome back to Macy's Cooking Corner with the lovely Teresa. We have been making, what is that word you've been saying? What is-
Rellenos
There you
and
go, stuffed peppers.
stuffed peppers.
Translated.
Yeah, they're
But they look
They're a little
fabulous.
bit
So in
different
the
than a
last
stuffed
segment, look
peasant.
what we did. We stuffed
Yeah,
it
we're gonna
with
go ahead and
jack cheese, and she's
get
going to
some
show you
Monterey
just
Jack. We're just going to cut off a little
really
piece here.
quickly.
You don't want to have it too cheesy. Some
Okay.
people love the cheese, but
Yeah.
not too much. You don't want to overpower your pepper. And so we'll stick that in that last one there. I
There
know
are
we had
some
one.
that love that.
There it is. Yeah, there we go.
Really
That doesn't-
thick.
There we go. So we have that in there.
Fantastic,
But then
okay.
when we get the peppers done,
Mhm.
we also want to put a nice sauce on the top. So I've roasted
Ooh.
some vegetables
Look at
as
these.
well. Some
Look at this.
tomatoes.
Ooh, look at that.
Look at those. There's just going to be, have a lovely flavor. We're going to hurry and peel the skins off these tomatoes. They're nice and charry.
Okay.
And we're just dropping them here into the pan. I'll just kind of break them up there.
So you took the
with
skin
my
off.
fingers.
Did you take the skin off, I suppose?
Yeah, we took off the
There you
skin.
go. Okay. Right. And then
And
you
just put
roasted
them
some
in.
of the onions as well.
Yeah, we roasted the onions as well. We want to throw those in here. And
Do we
we're
want to
just
cut
gonna-
these up or just like that?
Just like that, we're going to be stirring
in
them, mushing
chunky-
them down. Yeah, there's going to be a little bit chunky.
Okay, I love
I'm
chunks.
just using my fingers because.
And how long would you say that you roasted some of these vegetables for?
Oh, probably about 15, 20. I put them into the broiler.
The broiler, okay.
So and this one, I don't know. Have you noticed tomatoes lately? They have this hard core in them. I
Yes.
get that out. Look at this. It's just
Oh,
that is pokey. Take that out. That's
take it
terrible.
out. Not good.
Nope.
Bad tomato, really.
So I'm kind of glad I was playing with my fingers and found it. Yes, it really is. They're usually the sign of a poor tomato.
Oh, my goodness. How dare thee, huh? I say.
Look at this.
Okay.
But we're going to take those and get them all ready here. I think those are going to be really nice. The nice thing is that these are vine ripened. They're
nice. And again, tomatoes are out. We had a few in our garden.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just proud of myself. I actually started one, you know.
That's
I mean,
awesome.
yes.
I always feel good about that. I'm like, I grew a garden.
That's right, you know.
And the wildlife enjoyed it. The bugs are doing so well, and I've helped the ecology here.
Exactly.
So yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and just cook that down a little bit so we can have a nice sauce with that while we're making the rest of what we've got going on.
Okay, I got you one just for your hands.
All right. So,
Fantastic. So whilst that is cooking and stewing up, now we're going to chop up some cilantro.
some cilantro, so it'll be prepared for us. And we'll just
now,
go ahead
all
and
of this produce you can obtain here at Macy's, Spanish Fork, whenever you want to.
Cilantro is one of those wonderful things. It's funny.
Or grow it in your
some
garden.
people have a gene that makes
actually.
cilantro taste like soap to them.
Oh, really?
And so some
That's so
people
good for you
really
too.
hate it.
Oh,
It
I
tastes
love
like
it.
soap. And honestly, I know the first time I tasted it, I said, it tastes like gym socks.
Oh,
But it grows
not
on
really.
you.
Really?
Yeah, no, it's not my favorite. But we're
Love
gonna go
that.
ahead
You
and
have
put that-
cilantro in a salsa.
Yeah, so we'll do
Fabulous.
just a tomato salsa there. We're not going to, because our pepper, we want the flavor of that pepper to come through. We're not putting any
Right.
other pepper in it.
Okay.
So we'll
so
let
whilst
that-
that's doing, then what's our next
Our
move
next thing
here?
we're going to do is make our batter to put onto our chili relleno.
Oh, so what,
then
you're going to
we'll
have a
fry that up.
batter like as if you're doing, like fish and chips. You know, the fish has a beautiful crisp batter around it. Is that what you're going to do with this?
It's going to be a little bit different. We're only using
Okay.
eggs. We're not putting flour in it.
I was just
There's
asking,
some people put flour in theirs, but
That's right.
we're going to do ours just with eggs.
Okay.
So we'll be separating our eggs and
Okay.
and beating those up. We could actually get started on that.
I think we should definitely get started on that. Again, do
Okay.
you need another bowl? Because
No. We are going to use that copper bowl.
Now, why
because
do you use? Yes, I'm sure you're going to explain to us why
we
you've
want
got
to
a.
use a copper bowl because our
Where do you get
egg
copper?
whites will be fluffier.
Oh,
They
really?
fluff up better. And copper, it's a reactive with the.
So is it better to get a copper type pan? Do you think, as opposed to
I'm going to take and work that out.
stainless steel?
For
Cooking. Why not get?
depends
a
on what
pan?
you're cooking.
Oh, really?
Because there's copper reacts differently than a stainless steel. Copper is reactive,
Right.
and so you kind of want to.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, I should have polished them. I have some nice stuff I could use, but
Right.
we'll go ahead. If you're going to have egg whites get their most volume, you definitely want them to be room temperature.
I think I should have let you do that. I should.
Well, you can grab a bowl to put all our yolks in because we're going to need those yolks.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, I did not do that.
Now, this is something we
So-
can show you not to do. I have
1
done
minute.
that. If you have the least bit of yolk in there, it will not reach volume because the oil
Uh-huh.
makes it so it doesn't fluff up. So we are going to have to start over.
Oh,
So
look at
that's all
that.
right. We can just put those in there,
Oh, okay.
and then we'll grab one of those napkins and wipe it all out and start over.
There you go.
So I don't usually have
So I'm
that.
glad that wasn't me.
That was me.
This one
I'm glad
might
I
be
looked
me.
at it and
I'll let
saw
you
it in
do
there.
this one.
Let's see if we can get this one to work.
Okay, usually, now Julia Childs would tell you, when she went to cuisine, l'école de cuisinière ou quelque chose comme ça, she
Oh.
kind of hit it on the edge, didn't she? Then you
Open them
look
up.
at, then you open it. Oh, look at that! How perfect that was.
Yeah, look at that.
See?
Perfect.
Yes,
And you've got
I
that
learned a
one
few
done.
things whilst I lived in France. I'll have you know, my dear.
Well, that's why you should be
Indeed.
doing this show. You should be the one here cooking for us.
Oh, it's okay.
And
I
tell us-
love having you on the show. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Tell us the lovely things you learned that you ate in,
Oh my goodness.
in
Seriously,
France.
you savor every bite. I've been to some of the poshest restaurants in Paris where the plate is humongous and then you have just this small portions. So you don't eat quickly like you do here in America, because there's not much of it right there already.
I know you enjoy it.
That's
It's a different way that we think about eating here. We
you know,
drive up in our car and tell
yes.
some clown face what we want.
Oh, it's quite sad,
Not the
actually.
server, you know. I'm just talking about
goodness,
that one
nearly
restaurant
got
you
that
can go
one.
to and tell what you want.
Okay,
So
I
there we
think
go.
we're good. That's
And
right.
yeah, we'll go ahead and get our
Okay. What's that?
electric beater
Oh,
going.
look
over
at you.
here.
You have all the gadgets, I must say. Now, what is this
love them.
one?
So it's just our mixer.
Okay.
It's just lovely because it has a
Oh, where's the things to go with it?
have them over here.
Oh, do you?
So we'll put those in
Put
and
that plug in, okay. And then let's...
I can
Can we
grab them
mix
right
this
here.
up? Should we mix this? Yes, let's mix it up.
All right. Here we go. We're mixing things up now.
We are.
Stick those guys in there.
That's kind of cute.
Oh,
Wrong way?
even cuter if I did it right. Yep.
Okay.
And go in. Let's stick it up. All right.
Okay, here we go. Voila. Oh, that's why. 'cause-
There we go. Okay, and we can see it starting to lap up. We're going to take this. There we go. Just stick here.
Wow.
Okay.
So how long would... Oh,
We're going to go a little bit
not
more.
long enough, huh?
It's getting there. Oh, we can talk about that, though.
No, please, carry on until you're finished. Then we can talk about this.
I don't know, but you need to talk about the soft peak.
Okay.
And you see these are beginning to, see that's actually beginning to stay right
Okay.
where it's supposed to.
Right.
So I think we're just about there. I
Are
don't,
you?
yeah, I don't think we want to get them too dry. We'll go ahead and go right there.
Okay, fantastic. So how long would you say that was for?
Oh, maybe 2-3 minutes.
2 or
is,
3 minutes? Okay, that's
okay.
good.
Then,
And then, what are you
we're
going to do
going to
with
go
that?
ahead and add the yolks back in
Oh, so why are you adding them back in?
because you want the yolk in there.
Okay.
And let's just stir it up a little bit here. It gives us the richness, but we don't want to get it too.
So usually depending on how many peppers you have, would you have 5 eggs? Is that correct?
I wouldn't do 5 eggs for 4 peppers. I would do
Okay.
probably, for 4 peppers, I'd probably only do a couple of eggs. But I have a lot of other
Ah.
ones that we can use and do later. So
Okay.
we made a lot of extra batter here. So there we go.
Okay. So that is done. Ooh, beautiful.
And now we're going to go ahead and let's set that up there.
All right, so do you want to turn that handle over? We could talk about it so that it doesn't get hot. No, turn the handle outward. Oh,
never.
okay.
Handles always go to the inside of the stove.
Oh, it does?
Uh-huh. You never leave it outside of the square of your stove because it can be hit and dumped. You never do that. Particularly if you have small children, you never have a handle that sticks off of the side of your stove, always to the center.
Well, there you go.
It's
101
a safety
to
thing.
kitchen safety here. All
And
right.
yeah, it prevents you. And this one doesn't have anything going on in the middle. But usually the middle of your stove has no extra burners,
Yes.
and you want that handle there.
I
towards
suppose
the
mine
middle.
is slightly different. Okay, this is a good place to take a break. And then when we return, we will be cooking these beautiful peppers. Welcome back to the last part of Macy's Cooking Corner with the delightful Teresa. We're making stuffed peppers, which is...
Chili rellenos.
Yes, and so we've stuffed our peppers here. We've beaten the batter.
We've
We've
gotten our
beaten the
batter
old
ready, and
woman
it's-
here.
it's-
Look at that. Isn't that great?
Yeah, and it's begun to separate a little bit. So we're going to use just the stuff off the top for right now. We're going to go ahead and put that. We've heated our oil,
Yes.
and I'm going to put a little bit in here.
And I think it's really important to tell our audience, when you're deep frying, when the oil is ready, right?
Yeah,
Because-
we're going to wash that here. You can go ahead and put something in there. Often
And
you have a piece of dough or something you can put in there. Put a a piece of bread, a cube of bread
something, and you'll see it just sizzle up straight away.
Yeah, and you'll see it start going.
Okay.
So I've added a little bit in here before I've dipped so many recipes ask you to go ahead and dip it in first.
Okay.
I like a nice coating on mine. So we're going to go ahead and put it down there and let it cook just a second.
Okay.
And then we're going to lay
And
this
you've
guy
got the heat
top,
on a medium, is that right?
Yeah, it's on a medium heat.
Oh,
We're gonna
look
put
at that.
on top.
Mm-mm.
And then we will finish putting this on top. We're going to let that cook. And that's going to cover the whole thing.
Oh my goodness.
Now, if the cooking gods are with me, when I flip this over, it's going to be golden and beautiful.
It looks marvelous, I say.
Okay.
It really does.
Now, I'm using, you can use a spider, you can use whatever you want there. You can see that's going to
Right, I can see
come
that.
up. And, I missed.
It's happening. This is good. Look at it. Oh,
It was going to turn out
beautiful.
more like a, there we go. So
There you go.
you kind of got an omelette-y look there because it didn't go quite the way I wanted it, but we can go ahead and keep going. I'm lifting that
I mean,
around.
it just looks beautiful. Does it not look
It'll look
good?
So
It's
we want that
fluffy.
egg to cook.
Uh-huh.
We want it to get nice, and we want it to be a little fluffy there. We're going to go all the way
Wow.
around.
Is this batter, can it be used for like, something else as well?
It's just eggs.
It's just eggs, okay.
That's all it is. A little salt and eggs. That's
Oh, and then
really
you've
all
got an
there is.
omelette.
Yeah, so you really have an omelet on the outside, but it's fluffy. So you have it not
Fluffy
just
omelet.
an omelet. It's got that incorporated air, so it changes the texture.
Right.
So you can see that it's got a little, and you want your oil at the right temperature, because if you don't keep it hot enough,
Right.
that will just act like a sponge and just soak up all the oil.
And then you're like,
And then you're like, whoa, that's all
that was,
oil.
yeah, that's right.
So we'll let that cook for
so
just
that
another
is
minute.
technically an omelette, but fluffy one.
I suppose fluffy
Fantastic.
omelet would work too, if you want to go
Okay.
ahead and use that. So
Okay.
we're going to
let's
go
see.
ahead and put him
And
over
take this
here
out.
on the plate.
Oh, that smells heavenly.
And you can see he's just waiting.
Oh, look at that.
There we go. We've got our
So we've done
chiliano.
that one.
And then we're
And
going to grab,
then-
if you want to hand me that other
Yeah.
bowl
Okay.
and our mixer, we're going to take our tomatoes. Hand me the mixer. Not the,
Oh, this one?
that guy.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to take
Oh.
these veggies that have been
Which one? Which
Stirring
mixer
down.
do you want? This
that one. Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
I'm going to plug
We're
this
gonna take
in,
that.
and I'll do this correctly.
We're going to make this these chunks a
we
little
go.
smaller.
Okay.
Let's see if I can get that to work.
Oh.
And turn
Oh,
them
let me
into a
turn-
salsa.
Turn this off. Okay.
You can see we've just made a nice.
Nice.
I always wondered what I was going to use this for when someone gave it to me. I'm like,
Yes.
oh, thank you.
Yes.
But it works really well for some applications like this. Just worked out.
Can make salsa like that. Look at that. That
It's
looks
nice and-
great.
Yeah, there we go.
Good
And
chopper.
we
Okay.
are going to set
Should I
him
take that
over there on that plate.
Okay.
We're going to
All right.
take the spoon that I had right here. I had a spoon.
You had a spoon. I agree. You had a spoon.
There's our spoon.
There's your spoon. Oh, do you
Mm.
need a fresh spoon? I can always
Yes.
get you a fresh spoon.
Let's grab us fresh
So we're
spoon.
not having using
Or we
a.
can just pour it right from here. Yeah,
we're
the
not
spoon will be better.
Here you go.
Awesome.
There you go. Got
So
two
we're
out.
gonna put that
Oh,
sauce
looks
across there.
marvelous. Look at that.
And
Woo.
we're going to top that with a
Oh
little
my
bit of our
goodness.
cilantro that we have reserved here, a few
Yes.
sprigs, just to make it look pretty. Take those stems out. Put a little bit of that on top, and voila, you're ready to go.
Look at that. That is super duper fabulous.
I think it is. I just
think
am
you've
always
done
amazed
so good. Absolutely.
at the amount of work that
Yes.
some woman at some point went to
Absolutely.
because she totally loved a husband and said,
Isn't
I
that
want to
nice?
make
Oh,
something
man.
wonderful. And
Yes.
because this is definitely home cooking. This isn't something that is hot cuisine. You know, this is something
Exactly. Yeah.
that's been made from many years,
Yeah.
many years. I hate to say eons, but yeah, we're probably talking eons
I love it.
in lovely kitchens in Mexico.
So you men out there, know that you are loved.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you so much, Teresa, for coming on our show again. And
Okay, do you want to grab a
creating
fork
something-
and take a
Oh my
bite?
goodness, absolutely. We need to
can
do
do
that,
that.
don't we? Let me just grab a knife and fork, which is just right over here.
Oh, awesome.
'Cause, you know,
can
I
try
need to
that.
try it with a knife and fork, okay? Do it the Queen's way. This looks absolutely delightful.
And get that
Okay,
part with
let's
the pepper in there. Yeah.
Now,
So
oh, the cheese is melted, and oh, look at that.
yeah, I got
Okay,
that
let's
pepper out of there because the pepper is the best part.
It's the best part. Oh, this looks hot
Really
too,
warm.
though.
I might want to just take a
I
nibble.
want to just burn my mouth there.
Oh.
Oh, that looks good. But that's so good. But I will really try this.
Well, we can wait for a second till it cools down
see.
and not make you like
Mmm.
burn
no,
yourself.
let's go.
Mm.
Mmm.
You turn it.
Wow. Yeah. Another hit, darling. Yes,
Okay,
amazing.
good.
And it
Okay,
wasn't that hot, yeah.
so next time you want to go ahead and you can put the rice and beans on the side and say, no, I know how to make that dish that I've
Yeah.
always ordered whenever I go to
Loved
the
it.
restaurant, at
The
the
batter's
Mexican restaurant.
delightful, yeah.
This is really super easy because all it is eggs and a little salt.
And a little salt. Simply said. I love it. Thank you so much for coming, like I said again. And thank you, audience, for watching us. And we look forward to seeing you soon. Cheerio.